Everyone, it's Houston. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend so far. And today, I got a video that I've been promising for a few weeks now. And it is... we got another tobacco review. This time on Captain Black Cherry. And I got it in one of my little Missouri Meerschaum seconds here. And the reason I got it in this one in particular is this is going to be my new dedicated cherry pipe. Found out real quick that cherry likes to ghost. But as you may have noticed, I'm missing my sunglasses today. And that's because I can't find them. Had a toddler run off with them and now we can't find them. So bear with me if I'm squinting a bit. It's a little bright out here, even under the shade. Yesterday we had some storms roll through and knock out the power for a few hours. I was going to do this review yesterday, I just didn't get a chance to do it. But let's get to it, shall we? We'll start with the, I guess we'll call it a pouch description. It's not really in a tin here, so it just says Captain Black Cherry Cavendish blend with the cherry flavor, delightfully aromatic. Whoop, I've knocked my camera over there, but that's not a very good description. But there are a few flavors we can pick out here. The biggest one being the cherry. And whenever you smoke it, it's not a super strong cherry. And into that, it's just not punching you in the face. It kind of starts out light and then picks up more towards the end there. And also, you're getting just a little bit of an undertone of vanilla. And I'm assuming Captain Black just sprays that on, all their tobaccos or something. Because it's present in every Captain Black blend I've ever smoked. That's just real light. It's more of like a, well, like I said, an undertone. And it just barely comes through every once in a while. Now, as far as the actual tobacco flavors themselves, you don't really get a whole lot of the tobacco flavor. I mean, occasionally, on the retro hell, you can get a little bit of Cavendish. And then you get the creaminess from the Cavendish as well. But it's not coming through very strong. But as far as the actual tobacco, the pouch note, the smell, is really strong. Very cherry. And I noticed, depending on my mood, the scent changes a little bit. Now, if I'm wanting cherry, it smells really good. It smells like I don't know, like a cherry pie or something along those lines. If I'm not in the mood for it, it smells kind of like cheap Carmex, cheap cherry Carmex, or cherry cough drops or something like that. So, depending on what kind of mood you're in, that kind of affects the smell too, but the pouch note, the cherry, comes through really strong. And that was something that worried me at, worried me at first, as I was afraid the flavor would come through that strong as well. Fortunately, that's not the case. It's a fairly light cherry flavor. But it's consistent. It's nice. But overall, if we take a look inside here, it's a real pretty tobacco. See if we can get a little bit out here. You can see that. You can see the Cavendish, the dark, the gold. And it doesn't say it. I don't know if we can see it on the camera either. We kind of get it in there. you can kind of see the darker brown tobaccos in there. So I'm sure there might be a little bit more than just Cavendish in here. I was thinking it might have been Burley. Or it could just be super saturated Cavendish, I don't know. But this does have a nice nick kick, so I would assume that they probably put a little bit of Burley in there as well for filler. Because I was comparing the colors of it to Captain Black Royal. Captain Black Royal is a little more black and gold than that one is. The cherry has more brown in it. So, like I said, I'm not tasting it. I'm not getting it anywhere in here other than the nick kick, you know. But I think they might have added some Burley in there as well. But as far as tasting it, you can't taste it at all. And that's just a guess on my part. I'm not really too sure if it's in there or not. I could be wrong. Like I said, it could be super, you know, flavor saturated Cavendish for all I know. Now this is one of those blends that people either love or hate. Not very many people you know, are in the middle of the road on it. And I gotta say, I don't absolutely love it, but I don't hate it either. As far as this blend goes, it's a blend that I would smoke whenever I'm in the mood for. In my opinion, this wouldn't make an all-day smoke. For somebody, maybe. I mean, if you really love cherry, then yeah, it'd make a great all-day smoke. But to me, this is more of a treat tobacco. Maybe smoke it after dinner, or just every once in a while, maybe with dessert. Smoke it with dessert, there we go. Have you a cherry pie and some Captain Black cherry. But, like I said, as far as smoking it all the time, I wouldn't go that route myself. I think the rating I would have to give to this overall is I'd give it 2 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's pretty good, you know, aromatic. It's not biting me any. Whenever I pulled it out of the package, it was just the right moisture content. It wasn't sticking together or sticking in my hands or anything like that, and it was ready to be smoked right out of the pouch. You know, the flavor's there. It's nice. Getting that cherry underlying tone of vanilla. And the Cavendish comes through every once in a while, and you're getting that nice full creaminess from the Cavendish as well. So it is an enjoyable smoke. But like I said, not an all-day smoke. Probably not even an everyday smoke. At least not for me. But for those rare moments whenever I go on a cherry binge, it's a great choice of tobacco. But that's all I really got to say about the Captain Black Cherry. And if you like cherry blends, you know, I'd give it a try if you haven't already. And if you don't like cherry blends, well, that one might be a better option for you too if you do happen to come across it, because it is a lighter cherry. And if you never tried a cherry blend, that might be a good place to start with this one. But like I said, don't let the smell of it put you off, because the smell in the pouch is a whole lot stronger than what it is whenever you actually smoke it. Now, whenever you smoke at the room note, it's not super cherry, but there is a cherry-like quality to it. But my wife, she says it smells more sweet than it does cherry. So, but we didn't get the strange faces or anything like that, so we'll call the room note pleasant. Just not super cherry like you would think. It's more of a sweet scent, apparently. But yeah, great tobacco overall. I enjoy it. Will I be buying any more? Not anytime soon. It'll probably take me a while to get through this pouch. you know, I will buy it again in the future, just don't know when. It might be another year before we get around to it. Wait till I go on another cherry binge again. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for you today. That's my review of Captain Black Cherry. Hope y'all enjoy, and happy smokes. We'll talk to y'all later.